my name is Muhammad Ali Bakti, and I'm going to be one of the representatives of Muhammadiyah 18 Senior High School. And today I will be talking about my opinion on the first motion, which is this House belief that the scholarship should only be granted on the basis of financial necessities. Now, first of all, this motion is actually very interesting because we rarely think about the financial necessities when it comes to scholarship. But before I begin my speech, I will be taking my mask off so you guys can hear me more clearly. But don't worry, because I will be wearing my mask again at the end of my speech. The government is obliged to fulfill the rights of Indonesian people to obtain education in order to improve the quality of life of the Indonesian people. So therefore, the Indonesian citizen has the right to obtain quality education system regardless of their social, economics, ethnic, gender, and also religious status. To make this happen, the government has launched a policy of equity and expansion of access to education, which is directed at providing assistance to students in the form of scholarship or APS, which is aid for poor students. Now scholarships are very valuable for students because it's like an opportunity for students to study furthermore outside of the country. Not only that, but students can also study about the different cultures of other people's countries. Now I agree that the scholarship should only be granted on the basis of financial necessities because not all people, let alone, travel outside of Indonesia to continue their studies. Maybe a lot of us are probably already thinking, but scholarship should be given to anyone as long as the students don't violate the scholarship rules. Yes, this is true, but what about the students whose financial situation is not sufficient? Ladies and gentlemen, the education participant rate by school-aged children in Indonesia is said to be increasing every year, especially in the situation which is the pandemic of COVID-19. Based on the result of supervision since January 2021, there has been an increase in number of children dropping out of school during the COVID-19 pandemic. This monitoring was carried out in February 2021, including the Bandung City, Cimahi City, Bengkulu City, Saluma Regency, and also DKI Jakarta Province. In fact, KPAI found field data showing that the dropout rate was quite high, especially for children from poor families. On the other hand, based on data from the National Team for the Acceleration of Poverty Reduction, or TNP2K, the number of children aged range from 7 to 12 years in Indonesia who are not in school is 1,228,782 children. For the age category of 13 to 15 years in 34 province, the number is 936,678 children. Meanwhile, the age of from 16 to 18 years, there are 2,420,866 children who are not in school. So overall, this number of Indonesian children who are not in school reaches 4,586,332. From the data above, we can conclude that many children are forced to drop out of school due to lack of funds, even though I am sure that they also want to have a decent education like me and other students, which is why again the government should grant scholarship to people based on their financial necessities, because this can help students to continue their studies and also make Indonesia more advanced in the field of education. Thank you so much for listening to my speech. Hold on, let me wear my mask again. Thank you so much for listening to my speech, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Speak for your mind, speak for Indonesia.